All right, so as we've kind of seen, this Black Lives Matter movement has sort of become a trend. It's become something that's popular, that's easy to post on social media. It gets you some attention. It's kind of your own pat on your back saying, wow, look what I did. But this is not a trend. This is not something that is going to end quickly. If we want real change, then it's going to be a fight for a long time. I thought about this illustration the other day of a way that I could illustrate this idea of being able to choose our involvement in this process, in this movement. Because as white people, we have a unique opportunity of choice in this. And the illustration that I came up with relates to The Matrix. If you're familiar with the movie, there is a scene with a red pill and a blue pill. If you're not familiar with the movie, that's all right. I'm going to play it right here.
The Matrix. Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So in that scene, we can see that Neo has the choice between a red pill and a blue pill. The red pill represents the truth, represents the idea of removing yourself from the Matrix and seeing the world for what it truly is, seeing how deep this rabbit hole actually goes. The blue pill represents what I'm calling ignorance, of just going back into the regular world, back into the Matrix, forgetting the truth of what's happened, forgetting the truth of what's actually going on in this system. This idea of choosing between this red pill or blue pill is very unique to the white perspective. As a white person in America, we have the choice whether to ignore the things that are going on in the world or live our regular lives, living as ignorance is bliss. It is a lot easier to choose that blue pill, to choose to not really care, to ignore the things on your news feed, swipe past them, not read into the problems that are going on. But we're not going to be moving forward. Without taking that red pill, we can't get to the truth, and the system will never be changed. So as a white person, you have a choice. Unlike any other people group in our country, you have the choice to decide whether to be involved or to ignore it. If you're a person of color, then you don't have this choice. You have to live this every single day. As a black person, you're living with this pressure and this systematic oppression that's been intentionally stacked against you for over 400 years, and that is being lived out every single day. But if you're a white person, then you can ignore this. If this is the first time that you've heard about this movement and then the racism that is happening actively today, and not just during the civil rights movement, not just during slavery, that this is still going on, if this is the first time you're hearing of this, that is privilege. I encourage you to think about that red and blue pill. Think about the red and blue pill when you're having conversations with people. When you see something on social media that moves you the wrong way, think about how you're reacting to certain circumstances and how you can be a better ally for the movement. We have a choice to make, but it is a choice. You have to choose. It's not going to be done for you, and it's not going to be handed to you. Nobody's going to tell you what to do. You have to choose to be an ally, choose to fight injustices in the world. I hope we make the right one.